Did you know that, after age 60, your body can lose up to 8% of its muscle mass every single decade? Let me tell you about Dorothy, a 67-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. For 30 years, she carried stacks of textbooks up 3 flights of stairs without breaking a sweat. But last month, she found herself gripping the handrail just to climb the steps to her own bedroom. Her legs trembled, and for the first time in her life, she wondered if she was losing her independence. Have you ever noticed your legs feeling weaker when you get up from your favorite chair? Or maybe you have felt that familiar struggle when lifting something that used to feel light as a feather. Welcome to your trusted home for senior health facts, where we turn science into simple solutions for healthier living. If staying strong and independent every day matters to you, hit that subscribe button. Because today's information could change how you feel tomorrow morning. The muscle loss Dorothy experienced is not just part of normal aging. It is a condition called sarcopenia, and it affects far more than just your physical strength. When your muscles weaken, your balance suffers, your independence shrinks, and surprisingly, even your brain health can decline. Here is what happens inside your body after 60. Your hormone levels naturally drop. Inflammation increases throughout your system, and your digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing the nutrients your muscles desperately need. It is like a perfect storm working against your strength. According to the National Institute on Aging, muscle decline is one of the leading causes of falls, unexpected hospital stays, and loss of independence among American seniors. The statistics are sobering, but they do not have to define your story. Think of your muscles like a well-maintained garden. Without the right nutrients, water, and care, even the strongest plants begin to wither. But with proper nourishment, that same garden can bloom beautifully for decades. The encouraging news is that what you choose to eat today can protect and even help rebuild your aging muscles. Your fork might just be your most powerful tool for staying strong. Let us start by identifying the everyday foods and habits that are quietly stealing your strength, often without you realizing it. First, white bread and refined grain products. These foods are loaded with refined carbohydrates that spike your blood sugar and contribute to chronic inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation directly damages your muscle cells and makes recovery slower. When your muscles are constantly fighting inflammation, they cannot focus on staying strong. Second, sugary drinks, including fruit juices and sodas. The excess sugar in these beverages worsens something called insulin resistance, which makes it much harder for your muscles to absorb the nutrients they need to maintain their strength. It is like trying to fuel a car with watered-down gasoline. Third, alcohol, even in moderate amounts. Research shows that alcohol reduces muscle protein synthesis, which is your body's natural process of building and repairing muscle tissue. This effect is particularly pronounced in older adults, making that evening glass of wine potentially more costly than you realize. Fourth, processed meats like deli turkey, hot dogs, and bacon. These are high in sodium and contain nitrates that increase inflammation throughout your body. When your muscles are constantly battling inflammation, they lose their ability to recover and grow stronger. Fifth, consistently low protein meals. Here is something that surprises many people. Seniors actually need more protein than younger adults, not less. when you skip protein or eat too little. Your body starts breaking down existing muscle tissue to get the amino acids it needs for other functions. Sixth, long periods of sitting without movement. Even if you are eating perfectly, prolonged inactivity accelerates muscle loss. Your muscles operate on a use it or lose it principle, and sitting for hours tells your body that strength is not a priority. Seventh, skipping breakfast regularly. When you wake up, your body has been fasting all night. Without morning fuel, especially protein, your body continues breaking down muscle tissue for energy instead of preserving it. Let me share what happened to Harold, a 74-year-old retired accountant. He used to skip breakfast every day, grabbing only coffee and a piece of toast around noon. His energy was constantly low, and he felt weak most afternoons. When his daughter convinced him to start eating a protein-rich breakfast, his energy levels doubled within just 3 weeks. He told me he felt like he had found the fountain of youth in his own kitchen. Have you been regularly eating or doing any of these things? If so, do not worry. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward feeling stronger. Comment learning below if this information is helping you understand what might be affecting your energy. Now let us focus on 10 everyday foods that can help you fight back against muscle loss and reclaim your strength. These are not exotic superfoods. They are items you can find at any grocery store. First, lean beef. Choose grass-fed lean cuts like sirloin or round steak. Beef is packed with complete protein and an amino acid called leucine, which directly triggers muscle growth and repair. The leucine content in beef is particularly high, making it one of nature's most effective muscle-building foods. Aim for 3 to 4 ounce servings 2 to 3 times per week. If you are concerned about cholesterol, focus on the leanest cuts and balance with plenty of vegetables. Second, whey protein powder. This is fast-absorbing protein that is especially rich in leucine. 1 scoop mixed into a smoothie or glass of milk after any physical activity can significantly boost your muscle protein synthesis. Research from the Journal of Nutrition shows that older adults who consumed 20 to 30 grams of whey protein daily saw meaningful improvements in muscle strength within 12 weeks. Choose unflavored varieties to avoid added sugars. Third, salmon and other fatty fish. Wild-caught salmon provides both high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce muscle inflammation. The omega-3s help your muscles recover faster and stay stronger longer. Aim for 2 4-ounce servings per week. If fresh fish is not available, frozen wild-caught varieties work just as well. Fourth, nuts and seeds, especially almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds. These provide magnesium and vitamin E, both crucial for muscle function. Magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax properly, while vitamin E protects muscle cells from damage. A small handful, about 1 to 2 ounces daily, provides meaningful benefits without excess calories. Fifth, beans and lentils. These are protein powerhouses that also provide fiber and feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Emerging research shows that a healthy gut microbiome actually supports muscle health in ways we are just beginning to understand. Try to include beans or lentils in your meals 4 times per week. They are incredibly versatile. Add them to soups, salads, or eat them as a side dish. Sixth, whole eggs. The yolks contain vitamin D and choline, both essential for muscle function. Vitamin D deficiency is common in older adults and directly contributes to muscle weakness. The protein in eggs is considered the gold standard. It contains all the amino acids your muscles need in the perfect proportions. 1 to 2 eggs daily, especially within a few hours after any physical activity, can make a real difference. 7th, extra virgin olive oil. This contains a compound called oleocanthal that acts like a natural anti-inflammatory medication, reducing the enzymes that break down muscle tissue. Use 2 to 3 tablespoons daily in cooking or on salads. The key is getting genuine extra virgin olive oil. Look for bottles that list the harvest date and region. 8th, berries, particularly blueberries and blackberries. These are loaded with antioxidants that help your muscles recover from daily stress and minor damage. The compounds in berries also support blood flow to your muscles. Aim for half a cup to 1 cup daily. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh and often more economical. 9th, leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale. These provide nitrates and magnesium that improve blood flow and oxygen delivery to your muscles. Better oxygen delivery means better performance and faster recovery. Try to eat about 2 cups of cooked greens daily. If raw greens are hard to digest, lightly steaming them maintains most nutrients while making them easier on your stomach. 10th, plain Greek yogurt. This contains casein protein, which digests slowly and provides your muscles with amino acids for hours. The probiotics also support gut health, which, as I mentioned, is increasingly linked to muscle health. Choose full-fat plain varieties and add your own berries for sweetness. A serving before bed can provide muscle-supporting nutrition while you sleep. Here is your challenge. Pick just one of these foods and add it to tomorrow's breakfast. Then come back and share in the comments how you feel after 1 full week of including it in your daily routine. Small changes often lead to remarkable results. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a 71-year-old grandmother from Texas. 6 months ago, she needed help getting out of her car and worried she would have to give up driving. Her family was gently suggesting it might be time to consider assisted living. Eleanor felt like she was losing herself. But Eleanor decided to fight back. She started every morning with 2 scrambled eggs and spinach. She added a small container of Greek yogurt with blueberries as her afternoon snack. She began taking short walks after meals, just around her block. Within 8 weeks, Eleanor was lifting her own groceries again. At 3 months, she was playing with her grandchildren on the floor. Last week, she called to tell me she had signed up for a senior walking group and was planning a cross-country road trip to visit old friends. Eleanor's strength did not return overnight, but it did return. And it can for you too. You deserve to feel strong and confident in your own body. You deserve to climb stairs without fear, to carry your own groceries, and to live with the independence you have earned. Your strength is not gone. It is just waiting for the right fuel to return. Here is your gentle challenge. Tonight, before you go to bed, choose just one small change from today's list. Maybe it is having eggs for breakfast tomorrow, or adding a handful of almonds to your afternoon routine. Just one change. Ready to reclaim your strength? Subscribe now so you do not miss the next step in your journey toward feeling strong and confident again. A common question I hear is about coffee and prostate comfort. Many men can continue enjoying their morning coffee in moderation. Consider limiting yourself to 1 cup in the morning and avoiding caffeine after early afternoon. Recent research has shown that dietary cholesterol from eggs does not significantly raise blood cholesterol levels in most people. The Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health reviewed multiple studies and found that eggs can be part of a heart-healthy diet for most adults. However, if you have specific cardiovascular conditions or your doctor has advised limiting cholesterol, definitely discuss this with them first. They know your individual health profile best. A high-quality fish oil supplement can provide similar omega-3 benefits to eating fish. Look for supplements that are third-party tested for purity and provide at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily. You can also get some omega-3s from walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, though they provide a different type that is not quite as powerful as what you get from fish. Absolutely. Multiple studies, including research from Tufts University, have shown that adults in their 80s and even 90s can still gain muscle mass and strength with proper nutrition and gentle resistance activity. Your muscles retain their ability to grow and strengthen throughout your entire life. They just need the right support and stimulus. Age is not a barrier to getting stronger. Yes, especially unsweetened varieties. Whey protein can actually help stabilize blood sugar levels when consumed as part of a balanced meal. However, monitor your blood sugar response when you first start using it. And definitely discuss any major dietary changes with your healthcare provider. They can help you integrate it safely into your diabetes management plan. Most people notice improvements in energy levels and less daily fatigue within 2 to 3 weeks of making these dietary changes. Measurable improvements in muscle strength typically become apparent within 2 to 6 months of consistent changes. Remember, the goal is not rapid transformation. It is sustainable improvement that you can maintain for years to come. Consistency matters more than perfection. Consider avoiding white bread because it spikes blood sugar and increases inflammation. Instead, try beans and lentils, which provide steady energy and muscle-building protein. Consider avoiding sugary drinks because they worsen insulin response and block nutrient absorption. Instead, try water with lemon or unsweetened tea, which improve nutrient delivery to muscles. Consider avoiding evening alcohol because it blocks overnight muscle repair. Instead, try Greek yogurt with berries, which provides slow-release protein for muscle recovery. Consider avoiding processed meats because they promote inflammation and are high in sodium. Instead, try lean beef or salmon, which offer high-quality protein with anti-inflammatory benefits. Consider avoiding skipping breakfast protein because it forces muscle breakdown for energy. Instead, try eggs with spinach, which stops muscle breakdown and provides building blocks. Your simple daily routine includes these elements. In the morning, start with 2 eggs cooked with a handful of spinach plus a slice of whole grain toast with a thin layer of olive oil. For lunch, include a palm-sized portion of lean proteins such as beef, fish, or beans, with colorful vegetables and a small handful of nuts. In the evening, enjoy a small container of plain Greek yogurt mixed with half a cup of berries about an hour before bed. As a bonus, take a 10 to 15-minute gentle walk after each meal to help your muscles use the nutrients you have just eaten and improve digestion. This routine provides your muscles with steady nutrition throughout the day, while supporting your overall health and energy levels. Save this simple plan and share it with someone you care about. Because everyone deserves to feel strong and confident as they age. The information shared today is based on current research from several trusted institutions, including the National Institute on Aging, Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, Journal of the American Medical Directors Association, Tufts University Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging, and the Journal of Nutrition. These sources provide the scientific foundation for understanding how nutrition affects muscle health as we age. Though individual results may vary based on personal health conditions and consistency of application. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. Everything we have shared today is for educational purposes to help you make informed choices about your health and nutrition. I always encourage you to work with your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or adding new supplements to your routine. They know your personal health history, current medications, and specific conditions best, and can guide you on what is right for your unique situation. Every person is different, and what worked wonderfully for Eleanor and Harold might need small adjustments for your particular needs and preferences. The personal experiences I have shared are meant to inspire and educate, but your individual results may vary based on many factors, including your current health status, consistency, and other lifestyle factors. Your healthcare team is your best partner in this journey towards stronger muscles and better overall health. Take care of yourself. Stay consistent with small positive changes. And I will see you in the next video where we will explore more ways to live healthier every day.